Welcome back, gentlemen. What a phenomenal weekend it was. Battle at the Barracks 13, Week 2. Let's waste no time. Ryan DeCenzo versus Cody Cepeda. Something interesting you'll notice about this match is Cody is skating a blackened out skateboard. That is usually a sign of great disrespect to the previous sponsor. Cody was on Bright, so this is sending a clear message that he does not fuck with them anymore. This is Battle at the Barracks, guys, one of the biggest sporting events in the world. The real estate value on the bottom of these decks is huge. Something very controversial is happening behind the scenes, and Cody is twisting that proverbial dagger by spraying the colorful bright graphic a dark, grim black. The moment I saw that, there was no doubt in my mind Cody was going to win. If I had seen this before, I would have absolutely bet more money going in. Ryan has that Red Bull money, which hits a bit different than that Cariuma money. Ryan gets to travel the world and have fun. Cody has a referral link for Cariuma, very grim. This is Cody's time to prove to everyone, and especially Bright Skateboards, that he is bloodthirsty and won't fade out like the others. So let's talk strategy. Cody skates an extremely small board while having really wide feet. He's going to be abusing double flips every chance he gets with that. They'll come to him so easy. Now, you take a guy like DeCenzo, whose career has consisted of him jumping down big sets, chomping rails. He's going to feel much more comfortable on a wider board. Now, as we saw, for your basic tricks, that was not a problem for him at all. He landed his tricks really clean, he was dialed in. Cepeda, as usual, lands a bit shaky, lands a bit rough on that small board. Took a few letters there, but I didn't doubt him for a minute. I knew those double flips were coming, and I knew DeCenzo's style would be incompatible. When you're doing double flips back to back to back, the extra weight of a wider board, with indies mind you, will whittle away at your endurance. That's easily 8 tricks Cody has, and you have to survive that pattern. It's like old fighting games. When the AI does a certain move, you can at least expect the same 10 moves right after it. It's a matter of survival. My advice, if you want to take Cody down, is you have to do something crazy when he's setting up the trick. There's no rules against this. Keep it mean. It may be unsportsmanlike conduct, but I would say scream at your opponent like this was a hockey match. Bang your board around, make noise as they're about to pop the trick, call your opponent the N-word. Do anything to distract him on those double flips. That's the only way you can break the chain to survive. If you're not confident in your tech tricks, you have to play dirty because you'll be eaten alive by these guys. You think Cody doesn't know what he's doing skating this small board, small wheels, TRT, double flips? Cody does not respect you. He's here to win. Battle at the Barracks is all this guy has. Depending on how the Lopez versus Caples match goes, which, again, by the way, there's a lot riding on this one. As much as I love both these guys, they're both going to get annihilated by Cepeda. These guys are at the top of their class in stees. They're not fucking doing double flips. They're tweaking out melon grabs on a street bump. You'll never see Cody have a slam like this. Look at these guys. They're going to ruin this friendship here and then destroy the winner with a guy who skates a 7.5. That's what I predict we'll witness, and it'll be devastating. But this is why it's important to not bet with your emotions. As much as I wanted to bet for Felipe because his name kind of sounds like Flippy, Levi is not one of these spoiled American kids. This guy grew up in a war-torn country in some godforsaken continent. He's a hungry boy, and he's hungry for that dub. This was an extremely close match, but I didn't doubt for a second. Guys, if you remember, the Frost and Good Luck perk is now in play. Felipe was fighting the invisible forces of fate. There was never a scenario in which he was going to win. Some of those tricks Levi did on defense had an extremely wide margin for error. You think Levi would get sponsored by Levi jeans? I think that would be pretty cool. I think the future looks bright for him, but it's going to be some tough matches coming up ahead. Now, TJ Rogers versus John Chick. I don't know how to pronounce this. TJ Rogers is a beast. He has that Red Bull money. I think John is a bit outclassed here. He's from Thailand. The Berrics don't even know how to spell his name right. It's hard to find much footage on this guy. He's either landing a really tech circus trick with ease or failing to land a front shove. I expect to see TJ coast this out, but he'll have to watch those haymakers. I've also been stalking Andy Anderson. I know he's at the Berrics. Him and Pudwill might be facing off next week as well. To further back this up, I did some extra snooping. Pudwill is also at the Berrics. Boys, I think it's going down. This is going to be one of the greatest matches the world has ever seen. You have to remember, Andy is operating on 25 megahertz gamma brain power. His brain is in a constant state of overclock. Obviously, my pick is Andy Anderson, but don't think Tori is going to roll over and let him take the win so easy. Tori is here to fight. Andy has this aura about him that taps into instinctual humanistic empathy that most possess. Tori, on the other hand, I don't think even registers that kind of emotion, and I predict will actually execute an optimized plan of attack against Andy. It's possible Andy might go completely feral and we see multiple flags get thrown in this game. In fact, I'm betting on it. No Malto manual shit? Well, you're going to hear it here first. Andy likes to do coconut wheelies. That's technically not a manual. Expect the unexpected. It was a great weekend, boys. It's always a great weekend when you're stacking dubs. Every time I win, I like to take a long drag off a cigarette, let the warm smoke fill my lungs. Feels so good, so comfy. The taste of those carcinogens keeps the mind sharp and focused. Guys, remember, don't procrastinate. The faster you get things done, the better your life will be. Don't delay, keep the bets coming. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. You will be rich. Thanks to PupBoyBets.com for sponsoring this video. PupBoyBets is the premium alt sports betting site. Must be 21 or older to play. Check your local laws if online gambling is available to you. If not, it's an easy process to link your crypto wallet and start playing today. PupBoyBets.com. All right, guys, see you next week.